Hey guys, Micah with TactiCalifornia. Thanks for tuning in. And today we're going to be covering my AR15 build and why I built it out the way I did. Alright guys, so this is my AR15. Starting at the rear, I have a Magpul CTR stock, mil spec, and the reason I went with that was because of the slimmer profile and the friction lock. I really like how solid that feels. Definitely worked out well for me. On the rear of that, I have a Magpul enhanced butt pad. That added length of pull was something I thought I needed at the time. However, I started training with a plate carrier on recently, and I noticed that that extra length of pull might be coming off. I'm not too sure. The CTR stock is actually sitting on top of a Voltor 5-position receiver extension, and the reason I went with that was these numbers on here. I like the added assurance of knowing which setting I'm on, so I drilled a hole on top of the CTR there, and now I know for sure exactly what position I'm on. So that's why I went with that. I have a Magpul ASAP Sling Plate on here, and I run a 1-point sling, and I love the enhanced ability to switch from left to right shoulder. That just worked out so well. I couldn't be happier with that. It's definitely a great sling plate. The lower receiver is a James Madison Tactical 80% polymer with fiber reinforcements lower receiver. I milled it out myself. I love it. It's super lightweight. Guys, this rifle is crazy lightweight. I think it's 5.8 pounds. That is ridiculous. And I didn't skimp on stuff. This is a full billet upper, full profile barrel. It's just it's a crazy light rifle. I love it to death. So I've beat the snot out of this polymer lower. I thought for sure I was going to be able to break it, and so far I haven't. Short of driving over it with a car or something like that, I don't think I'm going to. Definitely worked out well for me. On there I have a Magpul Myad grip. I have a vial of lubricant stuffed in the compartment down here, as well as 2 Allen wrenches. And the reason I have 2 Allen wrenches is for these KNS anti-rotation links. The reason I put these pins in here was because the polymer is more susceptible to wearing as the trigger and hammer pins rotate slightly. So I didn't want that to happen. So I put those on there. I'm really happy with that. This is a Alg Defense Trigger. It's a mil-spec trigger that's been enhanced and polished and coated, I believe, with nickel Teflon or boron or blah 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 or something like that. It's worked very well for me. I really dig that trigger. Couldn't be happier with it. On top of that lower receiver, I have a Voltor MUR1 upper receiver. This upper receiver is a tank. Again, haven't been able to break it, and if anyone can break it, I can. And inside of that, I have a Gunfighter Dcm Charging Handle. It's worked great. It's a Mod 4, the medium-sized latch. It works superb. It's exactly what I wanted. It was a little pricey for a charging handle, but worked out very well for me. Inside, I have a BCM bolt carrier group. This is probably the best mil-spec, full auto-rated bolt carrier group money can buy, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of guys out there doing some interesting coatings and stuff like that on their bolt carrier groups, but you know what? I don't know why. This works so well. I guess I'm just behind the curve. Anyway, on top of the upper receiver, I have Magpul M-Bus Gen 2 polymer sights. I ran these sights both on the front and the rear. I ran these sights for probably 3 years before I was able to save up enough money to get my optic, and I gotta tell you, they hold zero great, extremely durable. I couldn't say enough good things about them. They're very, very, very good sights, especially for the money. And I love the fact that they fold down, because obviously I wanted to run an optic. The optic I chose is an Aimpoint T1 sitting on top of a LaRue 660 lower 1/3 quick detach mount. It is a great mount. returns to zero very well. I've tested that many times. The T1 is a 2 MOA dot, and I couldn't be happier. It's been my dream optic for years. I don't know how so many people are able to get these things. It took me a long time to get it. But nonetheless, I'm very happy with it. It's an excellent, excellent optic. I highly recommend that to anybody who's in the market for a low-profile, lightweight red dot. Moving on, we have a Daniel Defense Cold Hammer Forged 14.5-inch full profile barrel, and I have a Surefire MB556 muzzle brake on the front that's pin and welded, of course. And I love that muzzle brake, and nobody who shoots next to me wants anything to do with that muzzle brake. So it's kind of an unfortunate thing I didn't really think about when I put it on there, and since it's pinned and welded, I can't just take it off. Anyway, we have a Daniel Defense low profile gas block in there, carbine length. I should have mentioned that. I'm a big proponent of just letting things work the way they were designed, so that's why I went with a carbine length gas system, and couldn't be happier. It's very nice. This is a BCM KMR 13-inch rail. This definitely contributes to the 5.8 pound weight of this rifle. This is ridiculously light. If you can go to a store and pick one of these up, guarantee you'll want to buy one. They are so retardedly light. Seriously, I cannot stress how lightweight it is. However they did that, it was just insane. It's awesome. On the front here, I have a Noveski hand stop kit. Pretty basic, but it works really well. And I have an Inforce WML, Haley Strategic Partners WML, 200 lumen weapon light. I'm a big proponent of weapon lights, in case you haven't figured that out yet. And I'm sitting on top of a Impact Weapon Components, Haley Strategic Partners, Key Mod Thorntail offset mount. Alright guys, that covers it. That's my AR-15. That's why I built it the way I did. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please click like down below and subscribe to the channel for other cool videos we got coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Micah with TactiCalifornia.